In order to not make the video too long, most of the endgame clears are linked in description as separate video. Previously, both F2P accounts, Experiment 1 and 2, took exactly 17 days to clear all 3 endgame, namely Tower of Adversity, Holograms, and Whimpering Waves. This time, with Experiment 3, I want to see is this possible to clear all 3 endgame earlier than 17 days. As usual, we follow the same rule as previous experiments, and just like Experiment 2, we aren't allowed to use asteroid top-up for wave plates. In fact, WhiWa doesn't need asteroid top-up, which with previous experiments told us that other than Whimpering Waves, DPS can be gained from skill-based, rather fully dependent on investment. Experiment 3 started on version 2.4, which Septimons gave a huge number of precious Union level experience. This was also the version I was fully prepared to say goodbye to the free 5-star tickets that carried Experiment 1 and 2 greatly. But then I learned that they actually didn't take it away, but rather upgraded it. Interestingly, it also shows up temporary banners, which becomes very spicy. In order to counter the 3 endgame, I just know which character I have to choose.
Capybara, 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 capybara.
Out of all experiments and my main account, Experiment 3 is the #1 most unlucky account. Even without spending a single asteroid into wave plates, the terrible luck still forced us to squeeze out more asteroids from every corner of the map. In the end, we didn't even get Chen Li, one of the most crucial characters we need for this account. Experiment 3 was the most unlucky account, but it's also the most relatable experiment. Despite the atrocious terrible luck, I didn't expect Cartwheel and also Lupa to do such miracles. Cartwheel is definitely a strong power creep. She exceeds way over my expectations. Previous experiments, both Rover, Camellia, Zani, Encore, fights their first hologram boss at day 7. But this time, with the help of modifiers and Cartwheel's insane damage, even in the F2P team, on day 4 she cleared Aix, Heron, Memphis, and Crownless. On day 5 she cleared Fallacy, Sentry, Dragon, Lorelele, Hectate, and even Infernal Rider with an incredible amount of time left. On day 5, Cartwheel cleared all holograms without arrow resistance. Both Encore and Lupa's team can't catch up with this extreme fast DPS. And finally, on day 6, Encore with Lupa's team cleared Monkey, day 9 cleared Kelpie, and finally on day 10 cleared Gladiolus. For Tower of Adversity, just like both Experiment 1 and 2, it's the first endgame that got cleared before all holograms, since it's the easiest endgame. On day 8, Experiment 3 cleared all mid tower and right tower, and on day 9 successfully cleared the left tower and finished the whole TOA. Just like Experiment 1 and 2, Whimpering Waste is an issue, since we don't get counter damage. Cartwheel is also doing pretty horrible in WhiWa, since she needs arrow erosion on enemy units to deal high damage. Hence, an F2P team is terrible against multi-waves. But Encore Lupa's team suddenly carried the team massively. Both Cartethia and Lupa are incredibly strong, and they are the units that makes this experiment possible to clear all endgame on day 12. Especially Cartethia, even though she isn't good at WhiWa, but at other places her DPS was massive even in F2P team. I dare say Cartethia is power creep, which she's already quite a huge jump compared to Experiment 1's S1 Camellia with double intro team. While Lupa is also incredible at a very strong and balanced level in my opinion, Lupa is very good for Encore. From Experiment 3 and 2, they both have S6 Sanhua, and I dare say Lupa is better. Largely, Lupa, and even Mortifi in some way, helps Encore's biggest weakness, lack of AoE damage. I would even say S0R1 Lupa is more Astrite friendly than S6 Sanhua. In the end, these experiments get 5 days earlier than Experiment 1 and 2, which this can be obviously felt from Cartethia's and Lupa's incredible power. Therefore, I actually do highly recommend these two characters for any new players. Thank you all for watching, and I hope all of your polls don't become as terrible as Experiment 3.
The power to split and merge matter.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Time for another adventure?
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Another day, another heroic me! Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
The power to split and merge matter.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.